Yeah. Freedom ain't always free. They say Lincoln freed the slaves, that's the tale in school. But the Emancipation Proclamation had a hidden rule. Only freedom in the South, not the border states. A political move, not love, it was fueled by hate. A wartime tactic, not a moral stance. So when we celebrate that day, we miss the glance of how capital still shaped our fate. Reshaped the land, freedom on paper, but still chained by a master's hand. General Granger came late, Juneteenth delayed. Years in the dark while the North looked away. They knew, but silence was louder than a slave scream. So we celebrate the late news, not the dream.
Chains never vanish, they just change names. Paper said free, but they rigged the game. 13 said no slaves, let you do time. Prisons blew up, new slaves by design. Power was given, then swiftly revoked. They built us a castle, then watched it erode, still we rise. Was the cost unseen? This ain't just history.
This is our bloodstream.
Reconstruction promised 40 acres, hope renewed. Freedmen's Bureau tried, but got overruled. Hiram in the Senate, black faces in law.
What's going on, y'all?
Then they changed the draw. Pulled troops out the South, said handle your own. Left us in the hands of lynch mobs and Jim Crow's throne. White rage organized, burned it all to dust. From Wilmington to Tulsa, fire became trust. Economic sabotage, bombs dropped in silence. They fed the myth of black violence.
We're gonna get to it, y'all. We're gonna get to it.
They stole, then blamed us for poverty is cold.
Chains never vanish, they just change names. Paper said free, but they rigged the game. 13 said no slaves, let's do time. Prisons blew up, new slaves.
Hit that like button. We're gonna get to it. I think I saw Petit Diablo in the comments.
But the cost unseen. This ain't just history.
This is our bloodstream.
Mass incarceration, the new plantation field. Private profits rise while our fate gets sealed. Billions made on caged men who barely eat. Meanwhile, hedge funds dance on Wall Street. Black codes reborn and stop and frisk. One wrong move, your life's at risk. Reagan dropped crack, then Clinton threw the kill. Obama spoke hope, but didn't set us free. Reconstruction 2.0, nah, still a game.
We're about to get to it, y'all. Come on up in here.
But we the true speakers.
We got some things to discuss.
Past ain't shame, it's a voice that inspires.
Chains never vanish, they just change names.
What's going on, everybody? We about to get to it, man. You know, I ain't been going live for a while. I wasn't banana this time. I just took some time away, man. My boy was my best friend, just got married over the past weekend, and I was in the wedding. So, had to go get fitted for the tux. Last weekend, I just got my Scrum Master Developer certificate. So just picked up some extra certificates as well. So I had to take a 2-day class, 8 hours a day. So you just haven't seen me online, man, because I'm just behind the scenes doing great stuff, building up my portfolio, making myself great, hanging out with my family, my friends, my loved ones, you know, just showing love to the Black American community. I just saw one of my bestest friends that I grew up with get married. You know, got married in his freaking 40s. Shout out to that brother. Him and his wife, phenomenal. It was a great wedding to attend. And I was in the wedding. I wasn't the best man, which was cool. But I was part of the groomsmen. And he, you know, my brother, he went to the military and got him some army buddies, man. I can't get mad. You know, when I see black people gather strong men, especially black men, gather more strong men with them. And there was a white brother in the mix. You know, shout out to the white brother, man. He was cool. So I met all his army buddies, you know. And a Haitian brother was up in there. You know, had a Haitian. Shout out to him, man. He was actually a Haitian and Black American. His mother was from North or South Carolina. His dad was from Haiti. So shout out to that brother, man. You know me. I came FBA ready. Had to, you know, they know they know what I stand for. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, people kept asking me questions because I rocked the hat. What's this FBA mean? And, you know, everybody want to know what FBA is, you know. And a lot of people did know what FBA was. They were like, yeah, man, I'm foundational. So, man, a lot more foundational Black Americans. And we was just showing love, man. You know, the wedding was beautiful, man. The wedding was beautiful, man. The catering, everything, man. I mean, I might show y'all some pictures. Your boy had to. I was looking kind of dapper. You know what I'm saying? I was looking good. You know, I was ready to go. You know. So yeah, man. Me and my wife, we attended, man, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. That's all I can tell y'all. It was beautiful. So y'all haven't seen me for a while. I've been trying to get on and go live, but every time I try to get on and go live, something come up. I was actually taking a tech assessment over the weekend. A company. Now I don't know, you know, I don't know if it's real or not. I have suspicions that it's a scam. But they contacted me through LinkedIn and said they wanted me to do some Web3 work. The Web3 developer was down, and they wanted me to take this tech assessment. And then all of a sudden, I was going to get a meeting with the CTO, and then I was going to be hired. And it's a remote job. It was for a French company. And, you know, I was like, okay, cool. You know, I really didn't even put my resume out there. So I'm like, dude just kind of contacted me. So I was like, okay, well, shoot, maybe my name ringing bells out here. But as I dug a little deeper, and I did all the work, family. I did all the work, but then there was this one work that they wanted me to do, and it was reveal my IP address. And that brought up a red flag. And when that red flag popped up, my spidey senses was like, hold on. So what I did a little research, and I found out, yeah, that companies do. There are certain scam companies out there that will try to offer you a job, and it's like they do kind of like a quick hire. They'll give you a tech assessment test to hack into your computer, and they'll use GitHub, and they'll use all kind of things. So y'all got to be careful about that stuff. Thank you for the like. Get the likes up. You know, we about to get started. We about to talk about it today. I also want to get. I'm just gonna shout out my people today, man. My brother, he plays in a 40 and over basketball league. First of all, the brother got his own parking spot. First of all, brother is like employee of the month or employee of the year. I want to say that, my boy. I'm not gonna mention his name, but I'm just gonna shout out some accolades. You know. My brother was playing in a 40 year and older basketball tournament down in New Mexico, and he won the championship. His team won the championship. So shout out to my bro. That won the championship, and he was also employee of the month, employee of the year. So he wanted me to shout him out on the TikTok live. So I shout him out, man. So you know who you are, big set trip. You know who you are, my brother. Much love to you, brother, and success, and you know, keep doing big things. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing big things. But yeah, man, I was at a wedding over the weekend, man. Yesterday, actually, and it was phenomenal, man. I'm still tired, man. There was drinking going on, man. An open bar. I mean, brother did it all the way right. Except he had his wedding outside in his California heat, and he didn't put up a tent. That's the only thing, bro, man. Listen, I looked over at the pastor and saw the pastor's head sweating so much. I knew it was going to be a quick wedding. When I saw the pastor sweating and nobody gave him a towel to wipe his face, I said, this is about to be a quick wedding. And I was right. So shout out to the pastor for knowing the assignment and seeing that it was hot as hell outside. And he did the best job and the quick job right on point. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. They did something I've never seen in a wedding done before. They did something called the washing of the hands, and he washed her hands and she washed his hands, and signifying everything in the past is gone. What we're going to create now together is going to be new. I thought that was amazing, family. I thought that was amazing. I've never seen. Everybody at the wedding was impressed with that, because we as Black Americans, you know, we ain't never seen that before. But shout out to that. I want to put that. We need to do more weddings where we do the washing of the hands. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. So shout out to that. What I saw this weekend, family. So yeah, man, y'all get the likes up, man. Once we get to 10K likes, you know how we do it, man. I'm gonna start bringing people up. But I want to talk about this. You know, we got all kind of diaspora beefs going on, man. You know that. We got all types of diaspora beefs going on, family. All types of diaspora beefs going on, man. I don't know if y'all know about the Essence Fest. Did y'all hear about the Essence Fest? That big old debacle, and these freaking immigrants saying it with their chest, like, we don't care. You know, we bought Black Essence. It's ours now. You know, they didn't do no tribute to Frankie Beverly. I mean, you know, it's I mean, you see what's going on, family. Man, we got black people, we got black immigrants saying I'm double black because I'm Haitian. Y'all hear me, family? They think they're double black. Like, you can be double black because you come from you have an immigrant background. Like, that makes you hard or something like that. It's crazy, family, what these people think. They come over here thinking that they're better than black Americans. They believe that they work harder than us in our own country. All because they do jobs for less money. And we got more self-respect in that. We're not going to do jobs for less money. You want somebody to work on your farm, you got to pay us. You know, did y'all know the farms right now are paying $20 an hour? Did y'all know that? The farms right now are paying $20. People are working on the farm and they're getting paid $20 an hour. You understand what I'm saying? So don't tell me we ain't going to do that job. As long as you pay the right money, I don't care what it is. As long as you pay us the right amount of money, there's no job that no black American or any American won't take. But you got all these immigrants who think they're important. They have the nerve to stick their chests out because they're here just sucking up our resources. Sucking up our resources. Sending money back home. And think we just supposed to be, you know, building money off of our resources so they can build their mansion back in their dilapidated homes, their dilapidated country. You know, because their country, you know, Haiti's not popping, Jamaica's not popping, Nigeria's not popping. Let's keep it a buck. It's not popping out there. It's popping over here. That's why y'all coming over here. And what y'all want to do is y'all want to live like kings and queens in your homeland, but y'all want to work here and then go back, then retire back there off the money that you made here. And look, we wouldn't say nothing about it, man. Is it really popping, Petit Diablo? Is it really popping? Because if it was popping, you'd be over there. You wouldn't be over here. That's the very definition of popping. You go somewhere where it's popping, where it's popping off, where it's good for you, where it's prosperous, right? You go somewhere where it's popping, where it's prosperous. That's the very definition of it. So if it was really that popping in Haiti, if it was really that live in Haiti, you'd be over there right now. Oh, but I know the money's worth more over here, so you're over here just for the money. And you know what? That time is over, because did y'all hear what Trump is doing? Trump is going to tax the hell out of y'all who's sending money back overseas now. Y'all about to have to pay that tax. Y'all gonna be able to send money overseas, but you're gonna get taxed. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get taxed. That tax is coming. So the days of you working over here and then trying to build a castle back home, that's about to be over with. Just like the days of y'all getting into black American politics or American politics, that's about to be over now. Did y'all hear another thing? What Trump is doing, man? He's gonna use the welfare workers, people on welfare. He's gonna use the people on welfare to work the farms. He's gonna use the people who are on welfare, and in order to keep their welfare, they're gonna have to go work on the farm. I don't see nothing wrong with that, family. Do you? You see anything wrong with people who are lifers on welfare having to work the farm. I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that, family. So I think he found a solution to where we're not going to need immigrants like they said it. They're so essential in American economy. They're so essential. I don't think we're going to need them at all. I don't think we're going to need them at all. I think they just want to be needed. They just want to be needed. They want to feel important, but they not. They got main character envy. They mad that this is Black American country. This is foundational Black American country, and they can't replace us. And we're not gonna let that happen. We're not gonna let that happen. Just so you know, we're not gonna let that happen. Y'all ain't replacing us. Y'all ain't erasing us. There's nothing y'all could really do but get that work, because we about to give you this work. We about to give you this work. So let's get into it, family. Let's debunk some of these myths that's going on, man. Let's debunk some of these myths that's going on, man. Let's debunk a few of these myths, okay? So the first thing you need to know is this is the FBA platform. This is a FBA platform. You got to know that, okay? When you come on this platform, you must show respect to foundational Black Americans. Foundational Black Americans are going to get preferential treatment already, off the bat. You must know that. This is a foundational Black American platform. And we're going to shout out our lineage all day, every day. We're going to let you talk. We're gonna let you try to stand on business, because y'all don't know how to do it. We got to show you how to do it, but we're gonna let y'all try to speak whatever truth come out your mouth, and we're gonna try. We're even gonna try to be respectful. But the moment you get disrespectful, just know shots is gonna get fired. We gonna fire back, and you don't want to play the dozens with us, because we're gonna win it. We're gonna win at that, and it will happen. And I'll let it go on for a little bit, and then, until I gotta, I'll jump in and stop it. But it's the FBA platform first and foremost. Okay, FBAs are going to get preferential treatment, and you will show respect to foundational Black Americans, or you're just going to have to sit down in the comments. That's just what it is. You're going to have to sit down in the comments. I'm not playing with y'all today, man. I mean, I'm already on my way out the door. So if I'm on my way out the door if TikTok already done flagged me as content they don't want to promote, then so be it. So be it. It is what it is. I'm already out the door, so I might as well do it the right way. So I want to get into this myth directly related to black immigrants and them so-called outworking Black Americans. What is this myth?
Guys, if you finish, can you give me the rest of the food, please?
Hold on, Tammy. I gotta bring up some videos. So y'all forgive me.
Holy shit. Why the fuck didn't I...
Y'all forgive me. I got to bring up some videos of this. I want y'all to hear what these Black immigrants are saying about us.
The last one is world. What does that mean? It means something really simple that is a pet peeve of mine, but I'm going to put on the table and I'm going to shut up. All this BS about African versus U.S. Black versus Caribbean Black versus Canadian Black versus Antarctica Black. I don't have facts to prove that. We everywhere.
This is the CEO of Essence talking.
Arctic Black. If you allow that narrative to exist within you, you're participating in dismantling who we're supposed to be in this world, y'all.
Who are we supposed to be, family? Who are we supposed to be in this world but foundational Black
Rich and I
Americans?
are no less dedicated to the Black community in the U.S. than we are to the Black community in Africa and in the Caribbean and in Europe. And the fact that our descent is African and your descent might...
That's a lie. She just lied right there. But we'll let her keep going.
does not mean that we can't represent all.
You can't represent us.
And we keep letting this narrative exist in the
You can't represent us, and you're not even fighting for us. That's another lie, family. That's another lie. See, there's this big old myth out there that they're somehow fighting for us. and they're fighting for the black race, and that they're fighting for black people, when the truth of the matter is they're doing far from that. They're being selfish. They're being tribal, family, and we know it is. This is the CEO of Essence trying to talk right now. Just lying. She thinks that she can speak for all black people, and she can't. She can't speak for foundationals, I know that. She may be able to speak for the Caribbean. She may be able to speak for the Africans. But she cannot speak for foundational black Americans, family. None of them can. This whole double black myth, we gonna put that to shame. There's no such thing as a double black. You're not double black because you're a black immigrant. What? 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 That's insane. You're not even black until you get here. How can you be double black when you're not even black until you get here? And then they want to lump you in with all of us. And then they want to talk about black prison and so many black people are in prison and all this other stuff. Well, let's be real. Let's be real. Can we speak truth to power real quick, family? When they talk about black people in prison, they're not separating the Haitians that are in prison, the Jamaicans that are in prison, the Nigerians that are in. They're lumping all of us black together. And they're saying then they're using that per capita nonsense. They're using that per capita nonsense and put us all like black means criminal. That's crazy, family. That's why from here moving out, we're checking that other box. And when we check that other box, because we're no longer checking the black and African American box anymore. We're done with that box. Until they classify us correctly, we're gonna make them classify us correctly by using the power of other. So when it comes time to fill out your doctor's appointments, when it come out to when you have to fill out that resume, that job application, family, we're gonna check the other box, and we're gonna write in foundational black American. We're gonna write it in. If you don't like foundational black American, you go ahead and write in Freedman. We're going to write it in. If you don't like Freedman or you got something against foundational black American, just go ahead and write in copper color. You understand what I'm saying? We're done with the black and African American box. We're no longer checking that box anymore. We are going to listen. If we get 20 million of us to check the other box, it's game over for these immigrants. They can no longer hide amongst us anymore. They can no longer hide amongst us anymore. We're going to check that foundational black American box, the other box. That's going to be the box that we check. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of these people over here lying. Just straight up lying. Acting like they down with us and they never been down with us. Let's hear some more, family. Let's hear some more of the Essence, the CEO of Essence, who's triggered because the black Americans are delineating. She's triggered, family. She's triggered.
Sorry, world. I told y'all this is me.
And she looks like a fool.
And I'm gonna tell you why I'm triggered on that in a second.
Yeah, she's triggered.
Anybody can believe what they want to believe.
Yeah, y'all can believe them lies.
Is to proactively dismantle the part of that conversation that is about if you ain't a black, I certify you don't deserve to help make black better. The last one is world.
You don't deserve.
What does that mean?
You don't deserve. You don't deserve.
Africans come here looking to us to be skin folk. They already got a deal, with the discrimination of being an immigrant, and then they look to black people for comfort, black Americans for comfort, and they don't get none. That is what you need to be focused on before you as a black person try to open your mouth against other groups of people of color. It's already disheartening to receive discrimination from everybody else who is not black. But when you look to your own people who are so far removed from their culture, and you look to them for comfort, and they treat you like dirt too, it's a different type of disheartening. You know, Africans don't have to come here and help us advance our medicine, advance our skills. Goes back to the...
You hear these Pan-African lies? You gotta debunk the Pan-African, family. Oh, Africans don't gotta come here and get mistreated. Who's mistreating Africans? You hear this, lady? It's just one lie after another lie after another lie after another lie. We don't have names for Africa. See, we got names for tethers, but we don't have specific names for Africans like they got for us. They got specific names for Black Americans. They call us Yankee. They call us Akata. What? And then they practice the stereotypes against us, family. Oh, black people are lazy. Black people are this or that. They're thugs. They're criminals. Violent. We don't want to hang around no. Don't bring no black people to our house. I mean, we got to deal with that stuff, family. And you got Pan-Africans defending them, acting like Africans are getting mistreated out here. Will you stop it? Will you stop it? Ain't nobody mistreating no Africans.
You're the problem, because my post is about Black Americans, which you're not a Black American, even though you want to cosplay as one, because you already said that your parents are immigrants. So unless one of your parents is a Black American, you're not a Black American. And you already said that you were Caribbean. So you saying that you're Black American is not correct, because Black American is an ethnicity, honey. And not only that, you're commenting on a post that's in response to somebody calling Black Americans white, because we are stating that if you are not in favor of Black Americans receiving reparations, then you do not deserve us to care about your issues, because you're...
Now what's wrong? There's nothing wrong with what that sister just said. Black American is an ethnicity. Foundational Black American is an ethnicity. You're not going to come over to this country and disrespect our ethnic group at all. Period. I don't care what type of scraps you over here trying to fight for. It's not going down. It's not going down. Let's hear some more from this sister standing on business real quick, because we're gonna debunk all these lies that these so-called immigrants outwork us, because they really don't. They really don't.
We're not caring about ours. It's giving that y'all move here, y'all migrate here, and you believe that Black Americans are still the slaves of the land, and that we're supposed to continuously work for every other group while we sit back and we get nothing in return. Every fight that Black Americans have fought for in this country, unfortunately, we have not been able to reap the full benefits of each and individual thing that we fought for. Every system put in place that immigrants get when they come here, because as much as y'all like to deny that y'all don't get assistance, that's a bold-faced lie. That's a bold-faced lie. Y'all...
Let's talk about it, family. They act like they don't get no food stamps or something. They act like they don't get some assistance. They don't get some type of loan. They don't get some type of help. Family, do y'all know that Karen Bass, the mayor of Los Angeles, is talking about helping the families who are affected by ICE with cash aid? When have they ever done that for foundational Black Americans, family? When has foundational Black Americans who have been harmed by the police, by the system, by the government, got some cash aid? Specifically for foundational Black Americans. Yeah, The mayor of Los Angeles, Karen Bass. When have we had a whole democratic system that says, don't harm, shout out Dorian, don't harm the immigrants. What are you gonna do? Pew pew the immigrants? You're gonna have to go through me first. Are you gonna pew pew? When have we had the whole political party stand up for us? Y'all don't get help when y'all get here? I think that's a lie. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's go this route. When have foundational Black Americans been able to change their classification to white? I'll wait. Because I know immigrants do all the time. As soon as they come over here, you know what they try to classify themselves as? YT. Hispanics. East Africans do it a lot. East Africans do it a lot. Ethiopians do it a lot. Somalians do it a lot. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a whole, listen, I'm back, y'all. I'm about to do a whole study on the Middle Easterns and how Middle Easterns are YT. I'm about to do a whole study on that. According to 1909 and 1950, I'm about to do a whole podcast on why the Middle East is considered Caucasian. And they can come over here and claim white. Even though they're from Egypt. They can be from Egypt. They could be from Morocco. But as soon as they get here, they can change their classification to white. And shoot, a lot of Africans do. Don't listen. Did y'all know that Africans come over here and classify themselves as white also? And they're dark as you and me. Now, some of them will try to lie and tell you they don't, but they do. They do, fam, because they're allowed to. We're the only ones that are not allowed to change our classification like that, family. So don't ever let them come over here and tell you that they don't get no help. They don't get no help. That's a lie. They get the loans. They get everything that we don't get. And that's the only reason why they come here, family, because they know they're going to get benefits. Birthright citizenship, that's another benefit. Birthright citizenship doesn't benefit Black Americans. We're already from the soil. We got blood right citizenship. You understand what I'm saying? So birthright citizenship doesn't benefit us, but it benefits immigrants that come here. So what do you mean you don't got no benefit? There's no benefits. What about all those rights for all those? Where Petit Diablo at? We about to talk about you Haitians right now. All that preferential treatment y'all get as soon as y'all touch the soil. Y'all able to get working visas for 13, 15 months when y'all get here. Well, guess what? That ends September 25th, baby. That's over with. Come September 25th, all Haitian work status illegals, it's revoked, and y'all got to go back home. All the Cubans, when they get Cubans, as soon as they touch the soil of Florida, they get refugee rights. We're going to speak truth to power today, family, because we're going to debunk this. How are y'all outworking us when y'all getting all these benefits? When we don't have no benefits, family, and we still...
We're still... no money in my pocket, and all of a sudden y'all own businesses, y'all own cars, y'all own homes.
I was kind of positive.
Please.
I'm going to let her speak.
Stop it. This is that xenophobic, anti-Black American rhetoric that I'm talking about. Anytime we bring up anything that's a specific issue within the Black American ethnicity community, here comes one of you talking about y'all are bigger than the program. Y'all really think that we should put our stuff aside and concentrate on you? Latinos are not in community with Black Americans. Let's
keep it a buck, family. She's still on business right there, man. They come up, y'all got programs specifically for y'all, to help y'all. Black Americans, we don't have none of that. And y'all want to say y'all outwork us? Stop it. Just stop it. Because we know that's a lie. All of it's a lie. Y'all get the likes up, man. We only have 4.4K likes. Give me the 10K likes, and I'm gonna bring people up, and I want to have the conversation with the family. But we gotta speak truth to power here, man. This is insane, y'all. I'm tired of all these immigrants talking shit, acting like they work so hard. Talking about trying to use white supremacy against black Americans, saying pull yourself up by your bootstrap. Why don't you work hard? They're always trying to tell us what we need to be doing, and they're living like 20 deep in one house. Stop it. Stop it. If you was really from the soil, you wouldn't need to live 20 in one house. You really, if you was really getting it from the mud, you wouldn't need no assistance. You wouldn't need no program. You wouldn't need no handout. You wouldn't need no loan, because black Americans, we don't get loans, family. Y'all know that. Black Americans, how many loans y'all got for businesses? I just want, let's do a check up in here. Who got a business loan up in here? I want to see it. I know I got fair credit, right? And I ain't got no business loan. Everything I gotta do, I gotta come to the people, or I gotta figure out how to raise the money myself. That's why I keep telling y'all, man, if my people don't support me, I'm never gonna be rich. That's just the way it is. Cause I don't want money from the dominant society. Dominant society, they might give me something, but I'm gonna be a puppet, and I can't be nobody's puppet. I can't be nobody. I got one from FBA 20. Okay, shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Then we got one. Many of us don't get that. Are you in any type of fraternity? Are you a boule? Are you boule black? Because boules, they find a way to circumvent the system and get all the benefits. We call them the gatekeepers. They like to steal black resources and withhold it from other blacks. And then you gotta do something strange for a little bit of change, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's that type of club when it comes to boule. He said, "No, I'm from Compton." Okay, shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. We got one in here. I'm not gonna say you lying. If you say you got the loan, I'm gonna agree with you. But that's not a lot of us. But I know if you boule, you get benefits. If you part of them black Greeks, if you a black Greek, you gonna get some benefits. But when it comes time for Democrats to step on the scene, you gotta vote Democrat. I don't know any black Greek that doesn't vote Democrat. I'm gonna say it again. I don't know any black Greek, any boule that's not a Democrat. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah. You got to circumvent. That's one of the ways you do. You do it with an LLC, but you ain't doing it from your regular Social Security number. I got you. I got an LLC, so I know that. I know how to go that route. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. But if you don't know those things to do, how to do it, you're not gonna get those loans, because Alibaba, or whatever his name is, Hindustani, he can just walk in the front door with a new Social Security number, apply for a loan, and he got a loan. That don't happen in black America. Africans, Caribbeans, y'all can do that, but we can't do that. Y'all get handouts. That's all I'm saying. Y'all get refugee statuses and extra perks. That's what y'all do. And y'all claim y'all got it from the mud, and we know y'all didn't get it from the mud. My parents worked 2 jobs, 3 jobs. All this myth about Jamaicans working hard, 3, 4 jobs. I got 1 job, 2 job, 3 job. Yeah, man. All that, man, come on, man. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. And you still think you work harder than a black American? You don't. Oh, America destabilized my country, so I'm going to come to America. America destabilized the black community, but we ain't left. We didn't leave America. We stayed here and fought. They destabilized the black. They destabilized the Black American community before they destabilized your country. But we didn't flee. We didn't flee. We still here standing 10 toes down. Fighting. Y'all come over here and y'all ain't got no fight in you. Y'all, that's another myth. A myth that black immigrants are fighting against white supremacy. That's a myth. That's a myth. There ain't no such thing. I have never seen a Jamaican fight white supremacy. I've never seen a Nigerian fight white supremacy. I've never seen it, family. Remember Botham John? Remember the Haitian Botham John? Remember what he did? Remember what his family did? Hugging on the white lady that slayed their brother. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Botham John? And then they put together a foundation just for Caribbeans. Y'all remember that? When it was the black community that stomped the yard for him, that was putting it down, that was raising the commotion. We're not doing no more of that. Y'all got to hold your own nuts now. Hold on, family. Hold on, family. My fault. Y'all got to hold your own nuts now. Y'all got to hold your own nuts now. Y'all got to hold your... Man, that was just some craziness. See, every time we put our neck out for people, what do they do? What do they do, family? Every time we put our neck out for everybody else, what do they do to us? They just stab us in the back. That's why we delineating, because we tired of getting stabbed in the back. We tired of getting mistreated by y'all. We tired of y'all allowing your tethers to come in and talk they we tired of it. We just tired of it. Tired. We tired of it, man. 246 plus years of forced labor, sharecropping, convict leasing, industrial labor. When you say work hard, who are you saying don't work hard? Building America's wealth, railroads, banking, manufacturing. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm just trying to say, when you think black Americans are not hard working, I don't know anybody that work harder than us. I know we got a few bad apples out there, but y'all love to point at the lower class of foundational black American society, and y'all love to put them on media and make that be the spokesperson for foundational black Americans. When most, and I do mean most, 80% even of foundational black Americans work hard. We have to, family. We can't be mediocre, because we got an actual system that's against us, not y'all, against us. Y'all don't got a system that's against y'all, but we got a whole system dedicated to keeping us at the bottom. And yet we still got the most millionaires in this country. 60% of us are in the middle class or rich. 64 to be exact. We got we got a baby mama problem, as y'all love to point out. But we don't got a birth rate problem. So we supposedly, unalive 20 million babies, but yet we got single mothers with 3, 4, 5 kids. So I think we still doing fine. And just because the woman's single doesn't mean she doesn't got a father helping her raise those kids. But yet y'all want to push out those stereotypes about our black women and about the black community. We are a fatherless community. Man, I was raised by a single father, family. I was raised by a single father. So my dad was in my life. He was in my life. So that's not all black Americans who grow up fatherless. We may have a different type of family dynamic, but hey man, the fathers, I mean, it was just proven that black men, right, are typically the best fathers. Let's go there. We almost at 10K, man. I want to bring people up, man. We almost at 10K, family. Let's get the likes up. We at 9.4. Let's get it to 10K so I can bring some people up. So all this black immigrants outworking black Americans, that is a myth, family. What's good, Jasmine? How you doing? How you doing, Jasmine? Man, it's a myth, family. It's a myth. Shout out to the family right now. Shout out to the family. Thank you for the gifts. It's a myth, y'all. It's a myth. And we about to debunk that, man. I'm tired of these immigrants coming over here thinking that they got it from the mud. I'm a doctor. I'm an engineer. Okay, we got doctors and engineers. And now what? I'm a nurse and I come from Nigeria. Well, we know about those scam degrees. So did you get it correctly or did you pay for it? Did you scam your way into that degree? Because we know about that too, man. We know about, see, immigrants help other immigrants out. When y'all can't help each other out on your homeland, but when the moment y'all get here, y'all want to band together and start helping each other scam. That's what y'all known for. Y'all help each other scam. Oh, you want to get this high paying position? Just give me a little bit of money and I'm gonna do the whole. You know, I'm gonna tell them you went to Harvard. I'm gonna tell you went to Oxford in England, and we're gonna doctor it up, and you're gonna get the job that you want. Immigrants help other immigrants scam the system. That's what y'all do. All right, we had 10K, family. Let's bring some people up. We had 10K. That's all y'all do, though, family. Y'all help each other scam and get ahead. What's good, Jasmine? How you been?
I've been doing good. Just, we've all been kind of suffering from the same affliction of white tea supremacy or whatever, being content creators on TikTok. But I feel like the tide has turned. Not only because of us just being resilient like we always are, but a lot of them are starting to show themselves, the tethers or whatever. They're starting to show us, like we've been saying, that, hey, you guys are very tribalist and xenophobic, and you guys are kind of projecting these white supremacist talking points onto us and trying to make it seem like we have a disdain for others, as opposed to recognizing who we are as a people. No one gives Jamaicans or Dominicans or Costa Ricans or Mexicans or Brazilians or any other continental Americans a hard time. And let's be for real. We have more in common with them than anyone else outside of our continent, right? I don't think that we are foundationally a hateful group. I think that's been our problem too, is that we're so welcoming to invite everybody to the cookout. I like to go between pop culture. We had that last movie with a foundational Black American, Californian, Los Angeles, that made that movie Sinners, right? And I think that movie kind of went over a lot of their heads. It did. Like, the vampires aren't just Black or African. Like, it's literally a lot of people that we consider tethers. They think that we only consider Africans the tethers when really they are like the least on the tether list for us, right? But I will say this, because we're so loving to them, because we have been told the story that we are descended from them, that we don't give them that big of a hard time. And that's our problem. Now they're over here talking about the originals are back. The originals are back.
Did you hear that double black nonsense? They're saying they are double black because they're immigrants.
It's crazy work. I don't want to go too off on it, but I want to just like say that to start. I'm gonna land my plane there. I would love to hear from some of these people who have a problem with FBA.
Yeah, let me go to thank you for sharing, by the way, Jasmine. Shout out to Jasmine. Let me go to influencer, and then we're gonna go up to big herd, I think. But let's go influencer. You can go first. Go ahead.
Yo, what's good, man?
Fuck y'all.
Excuse me?
Hey, that's not me. I don't know who said that. That wasn't me, though.
Oh, he got up out of here. Whoever said that. Okay, he got up out of there. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's good, man? Yo, I'm African myself, you know, from West Africa, you know. But all I'm saying is the only reason why I'm here, I just want to tell you, please don't generalize, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when you generalize, it looks like every foreigner from Africa act like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's really not the case, man.
No,
like I heard you talking about
brother,
those people.
I hear you, but we're talking.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him
Bert,
finish. Let him finish.
This is not your platform, brother. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm the only one allowed to cut people off. I'm the host. I'm gonna let the brother speak, but I'm gonna say that we don't generalize. Even though we're speaking in general, I think the people should know that we're talking about tethers. We don't call all African tethers. We don't do that. Okay, but we call
I don't
the
even know
ones
what
that
that means.
are. Go
I
ahead.
don't even know what tethers mean, but it's so good. What I'm saying is like, you know, like as for me, my relationship with my brothers and sisters over here, you know what I'm saying? Like I
What
wish I
up,
could do the
family?
round right now. You know what I'm saying? Make phone calls, you know what I'm saying, so they can get in here. They'll be like, nah, man, not this dude, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure there are a lot of many people like me too, you know. Like these type of things when I watch these type of things, these are like the first time I'm hearing things like this. Like I'm like, maybe there's another America where we don't even care about these divisions and outworking, like all those things. Like to me, it's like that's not relevant, man. That's not even real. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a nurse, I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer. Like who the hell care?
Influencer. Oh, it's real, sir. We wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't real.
Yo,
We
I feel you.
wouldn't have to delineate if it wasn't real.
I feel you.
So
I'm
this is
just
a
saying, you know
real
what I'm saying?
thing.
Please just don't
This is a real
generalize, my
thing.
brother. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not
My whole
generalizing. It's
point
not
is
generalizing if it's true. It's a real thing. We have a lot of West Africans. We have a lot of Caribbeans. We have a lot of immigrant blacks who come over here and they believe. Don't let me pull up the man. They're the ones saying it. They're saying they outwork us. They're saying they come
this is
here
stupid.
and
Like
they
to
work
be in the
hard.
mind
They're saying
to be in
they
that
work
competition.
hard.
too much.
Like we don't work hard. They say they
Like
they put the accent on it. They say hard. Work hard. Why can't you work hard?
Too much.
like for
Can
me
I
to be
please
in
make a
that
comment? Too
competition
much.
mentality is
Hold on,
just
Hold
low.
on, 12.
You know, the competition mentality is just low. First of all, you coming here. As for me, I'm coming here. If my country was better than here, I probably would stay there. You know what I mean? So
Come
I'm coming here for
on, say
better life.
that.
Why the
Now,
hell would I
if
come here
you
for that?
acted like
You know
that,
what I
we
mean?
wouldn't have a problem. But a lot of y'all come over
That's what
acting
I'm
like
saying.
y'all
Like
country is so good, and y'all want to wave y'all flag over here with this and y'all don't want to go
If
back.
we waving our flag in
But
every country, hold
that's the
on, bro.
y'all. That's the
This
y'all
guy,
thing, though. But
didn't
anyway,
even
like
finish.
me personally, I'm gonna keep on being me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of my brothers and sisters here, African American. Like our relationship deeper than my own relationship with my own brothers. But I'm telling you, man. So I just had to, I couldn't just let it go like that. I'm like, come on now, not everybody. That's what I'm saying. Not everybody, man. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Not everybody.
noted. Not everybody, but enough of y'all. It's enough of y'all. I'll say it like that. It's enough of y'all. So
I
what I'm
mean,
gonna need you to do, influencer, is I'm gonna need you to go back and tell the ones that aren't like you, they better start showing some respect because it's gonna affect you too. When we start, listen, when you anger the foundational Black Americans and we reach a point, things start to happen. Y'all want to act like we don't got no power in this country? They're about to take away birthright citizenship. So that benefit that y'all used to have, y'all not gonna have anymore. And we're not gonna stand in the gap and stop these things from happening like we used to. We're gonna stay out of it because we know
no, I'm
y'all
not
don't know how to
saying.
fight it. Y'all don't know how to fight white supremacy like us. So we just gonna stay out of it and let y'all figure it out.
Like stuff you were saying
You know,
about
I
white
like to add a
supremacy.
point.
Come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, white supremacy is like one of the, man, do some research, bro. Like, you're going to find some deep
Me do some
African who
research.
really talked about that so hard.
Me do some
No, I'm saying
research.
like they really went against that, like talked about it so hard. They didn't just sleep on it. You know what I mean? Like, don't feel like they just sleep on it. They don't care. No, man. Like, as for me, like, how can I go about that? But anyway, I'm not gonna hold on the microphone so long. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like, please look at another side. Don't just look at one side. Just one angle. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying,
Okay.
man.
And I hear you, but I still got to tell you, go tell your tether community.
This nigga never traveled in his life
What is
before.
Hey,
All
tether
this
though?
African booty
What is
scratcher.
tether? I
Come on,
swear I
Ebola
Well,
didn't know
man.
what
hold
tether
on,
was.
Ebola man, calm down.
Big Hurt. I'm
All
trying
what
to
you're
get to
saying
you,
is
brother.
just
I'm
bullshit.
trying to get to
Ebola,
you,
Ebola
brother.
man.
Hold
I'm
Ebola
on,
man,
even
calm
fed up
down.
right here.
hold on, Big
Mute your
Hurt.
mic, Ebola man.
I'm trying to get to you, brother. But if you disrespect me, I'm just gonna drop you.
Why this African booty scratcher can't
Bro,
control
you're ready
himself,
to
man?
Yeah,
disrespect
bro.
Africans a lot. You've been messing up a
Come
lot.
on, Ebola man. Ebola man.
I've been
Okay,
watching your
hold
show.
on.
Ebola,
Listen,
Ebola.
You
Can
everybody,
never
I
say
listen up.
anything good
can I
about
say something
Everybody,
before?
about
listen
See,
up.
nobody.
too
Hold
much
on.
is too much is the
Yeah,
obviously he's on the big screen. He's the host. Can you guys see?
listen,
We're not on the African live. Control
listen,
yourselves, Tether.
listen.
It doesn't fucking matter as long as
Ebola man.
you talk
It
about
Ebola
does
man,
matter.
Africans.
calm
We
Be
down,
don't
man.
know
quiet.
Listen.
too
Hold on.
much.
I'm trying to
Come on,
keep my.
Ebola
Hold on.
man.
Listen, everybody. Don't do that. I'm trying to keep this platform for as long as I can. I'm already on the thread, so I'm asking y'all to kindly don't do the name calling right now. Okay.
Okay.
If you don't hear him disrespect you, he's talking to me. He's not talking to anybody else. If you don't hear him disrespect you, I don't need no help to defend myself against a tether. We know he's a tether just by the way he's talking. I don't need no help. I got this. But I'm not gonna have y'all go back and forth and then they flag the lie. So just be respectful. Now if he's talking to you, that's a whole nother thing. And I'll give space that, but he's talking to me. Let me talk to this Big Hurt, and I'm gonna go down the list and I'm gonna try to get to everybody in a timely manner. Big Hurt, you must be Big Hurt because you're talking with a lot of emotions. So come off your mic and tell me what's all this energy for, brother? Are you mad that we're debunking the lies that Black immigrants outwork Black Americans, or do you actually believe the lie that you outwork a Black American? Go ahead.
Okay, I've been watching your program for quite some time now. And sometimes when I watch your program and I see all the hateful speech, I bounce off. Sometimes I come, I was looking for, I wish one particular day you would speak something like, okay, you've traveled
I have. I've been to
recently,
I've been to 12
and
countries in the last 5 years. I've been to
hold on,
Africa, sir. I've been
let
to
me
Africa.
finish.
So go ahead.
Let me finish. I've been waiting to hear you say, oh, okay, this is what you've actually encountered, this is what you actually heard, and actually you've been to Africa in several countries, you name them,
I've
and
been to
this
I've been
is
Egypt,
not what you taught and
Morocco,
all that. But whenever I
Ethiopia,
come down here, whenever I
Kenya.
come down on your post, what I hear all the time is hateful speech about Africans, Nigerians in particular, like what you just said, that we come here to take your jobs.
I didn't say that. You can't
That
take my job, but
that you that's what you said. We come here
I
to
didn't say that.
work, to take your job. We doing this, we're doing that, and all
Okay.
that.
I didn't say that, sir. That's a lie. That's projection. I didn't say that. If you were listening, I didn't say that. Nobody heard me say that y'all was coming to take our job.
We hate you all. We don't like Americans. We talk about you all. We did this, we did that. Show me one Nigerian that has actually
you guys
hated.
are the ones that say things like, I'm not black. I'm African. I came on a plane, y'all came in chains. I was a passenger, you was cargo. Y'all the ones that said that. I didn't say that. And it was a Nigerian who said that, sir.
Listen, for quite some time now, I know about a lot of Americans who do programs like this on TikTok, and they talk negatively about Africans coming here to do that. And what do you expect Africans to tell you in return? That is just it, because we don't actually, Africans, they don't talk about Black Americans. I've never seen any program on TikTok about an African talking about a Black American, how in a hateful way, like, you know, and I know why. I simply know why a lot of Africans don't want to, you know, get down with you guys, because the hate is just so much, to the fact that it eats you up to the bone.
Let me ask you a question, Big Hurt. Let me ask you a question. You seem to think that Black Americans hate Africans. What does an African have that a Black American hates? You tell me that. Explain that to me.
Bro, I'm not here to explain. I'm not here to tell you what you hate and what you don't hate.
No, but you say we hate Africans. So what do you have that we hate? Why are we?
You've said so many things countlessly. You've countlessly said.
Why are Black Americans said a lot of things? You singling out Africans, because if we hate y'all so much, what do you guys have that we have to hate on?
You guys always say we come here taking your jobs. You guys says we hate on you guys. We don't like Black Americans.
You guys say that. We don't say that.
You said you've been saying this a long time on your shows. I watch your shows a lot. You've been saying this a long time, and I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying.
Too much. Can I please?
Hey, let me go next, brother.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all a chance to chime in. Go ahead. We're gonna go 12, and then I'm gonna
let you go, sister. You go, sister.
Okay, I just want to tell what's his name, Big Heart or whatever. Yeah, you might not see these platforms on here talking about, you know, the Americans are lazy, this, that, and the other. But yeah, you talk in the shops amongst yourselves, because I had an African braid my hair one day, and she was, you know, talking about, you know, how Trump wanted to get, you know, get them up out of here, and said, well, I don't.
Say that again. Can you? Sorry, can you say that again?
Hold on, I'm not done. I'll let you talk. I'm not done. I'll let you talk. She
come on, Ebola man.
Said,
be respectful.
You know, yeah, I don't know why he want to get rid of us, because, you know, y'all American people, y'all don't want to work. She didn't say specifically Black American, but she was looking at me when she said it. You understand what I'm saying? So if one of them think like that, 1,000 of them think like that. So, you know, that's all I wanted to say right there. I got a little more, but I'm going to let somebody else go.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to you. Thank you. If y'all want to say something, just, you know, get straight to the point. Get straight to the point. And then we got a lot of people on the panel that want to talk. I just want to.
All right, so Big Hurt, Ebola man. Let me start off by saying this. We're not saying this. You guys are saying this, okay? This is coming out of you guys' mouth. You guys come here and say that, oh, we do better than the American Akata. We do better than the American. You guys come here talking that Ebola talk. If that was the case, bro, the richest Black man in America would be an African. That's not true. The richest Black man in America is a Black American man.
Wouldn't that not make any sense? Because
okay, I'd like to speak real quick.
That did not make any sense. Ebola.
Yeah. All right, hold on, brother. Let me let Afro Black go ahead. I'm gonna come right back to you, Big. Yeah. Go ahead, Afro Black.
So I'm the FBA, and I don't got a problem with these immigrants, man, working their butt off, man, working hard for me. I'm American. and I'm privileged and I'm blessed. And it's their time to work. It's their time to bust their ass and pay high taxes and fund my lifestyle. That's how I see it. I'm not in competition of who's sitting here, man, working hardest for YT, man. I'm gonna sit back and relax, man, while you guys do the work. While you guys, man, bust your ass. And if you're proud about how hard you working, man, for YT, man,
Exactly.
then be that. Hold on, bro. I'm just saying, if you want to praise and beat your chest about how hard you working, man, for YT, man, and Europeans, then you do that, brother. But leave us out of it, brother. We did our time. Our ancestors bust their asses in this country. We don't truly have to fucking work hard no more. We can sit back, man, and live as Americans. It's your that shit is your turn, brother.
So
Go ahead, Big Hurt.
I heard you. The only person who said something that is really more that I can see that is the last brother who just said that he doesn't have problem with Africans coming to work, and he's just tired and it's time for them to rest and let us work our butts off. Well, actually, you all don't see where the collusion is coming from, because there's more to what you guys need to understand. When in this American thing and this African thing and all the stuff we are all fighting all over after, this is the same white people who dealt with your ancestors, dealt with our ancestors also. Why are we fighting ourselves over this? If we work our butts off, we get paid. We want to work. We need more. We need livelihood. We need to survive, just like every other person can do. So
I would like to
whether we
say,
come, whether we
I'm
come
sorry, I
from,
didn't mean to cut you off, but when you do like that little break, it kind of seems like you were done. But the difference that you're
listen,
not, no, I'm going
I
to say this
thought,
really quickly. You're not understanding, right? You're speaking white supremacist talking points
yo, because
because
he said
you
he wants
guys
to
are
work for
still
white
talk
people.
because you're no,
If we
you're
want to
talk.
work for white people, sister, listen, let me finish,
All
because
right, continue.
you
Tell
just
us
cut me off
how.
from nowhere. Let me
Okay,
finish.
go
I'm
ahead.
talking to the brother who said if we want to work our ass off, I like what he said. Everyone
We
knows
are your
what's
brother.
bothering
We are
them.
not the
Everyone
same.
have a problem in but nobody knows. You don't know my problem. You don't know why I'm here. So nobody can tell me why I'm here because I'm taking their jobs, or I'm here because I'm working hard. I'm here because I want to work my butt off. It's my choice to work my butt off. It's my choice. I know what I'm looking for. There are
But
so
you
many
don't. But you
Americans
do
who
not
comes to
outwork.
Africa.
But I'm
Hello, there
sorry.
are
No,
so
I am
many
going to cut you
There are
off
so
because you
many
don't have a
Americans.
respect for women
There
on
are
this
so many
panel because of
Americans who
your
comes to Africa
tribalism
to
and your
work in Africa. If you don't know that, know it
patriarchy.
now.
I'm not going to scream over
And I
you.
heard they over
I'm
there
not
Hey,
going to
getting
scream
Ebola
treated
over you
bad.
because you keep speaking over
It's
us,
not about screaming. This is how I
right?
speak.
Or
We
birth or
Africans speak
whatever.
very loud. This is how I
Ebola
speak.
man.
I
Ebola man.
This is
Calm
my
understand that
down.
you speak
this is
very
my
loud,
nature of
but you
speaking.
won't even. So I have to over project to talk over you, and I'm trying to have a conversation with
No, you
you.
cut me off
This is
initially. You didn't allow me to finish
because
talking.
you
You cut
keep
me off. So
because you
you
keep
Ebola
don't say I
cutting
man.
talk
us
over you
off.
May I go
when you are the
after
actual person
y'all?
who cut me off.
Yeah, I'm
No, I'm
gonna let
gonna finish
okay.
talking
Big
after
Hurt,
I respond
Big
to him
Hurt,
really quickly.
Big
You
Hurt.
need to stop cutting us off, Birth, or whatever your name
Ebola
is. I can't
man.
see
Big
it.
Hurt. Calm
Okay,
down, Ebola man.
hold on, Big Hurt. We kind of hear your plight, and at some point, it's just gonna sound like babble, you know. So we gotta, you know, I hear what you're saying. You coming over here, to work hard, and nobody should stop you from working hard if you want to work hard. That's cool. But when you start putting Black Americans into the mix in that, when y'all start believing the lie that y'all make up in y'all
I don't
head, and y'all
understand it,
think y'all
bro.
them.
Does Black American pay me? Do they give me money that I'm going to say all the?
Why is
I
it
don't
so
understand it.
hard for you to like
Are
just
they
listen to
are they
a wait?
paying
No,
Did we
me?
why?
stop you from
Is
working?
Why
anybody?
is it so
What do
hard
I?
for
Hold
you to
on,
hear a whole
sister.
thought process?
You are just
No,
cutting me
because
off right
I'm
here.
not just talking because you have no respect for us because we don't delineate ourselves
No,
from women
no,
and men here,
no.
and you're not gonna overtalk me with your talk or whatever. It's
Hello,
sounding much like
calm
tether babble, and
down,
that's
calm
what we have to get
down.
to this
Stop,
point.
calm.
I'm not going to calm down. I'm going to say this thing to you, being very serious. No one on this panel as long as I've been on this panel today, which I went today, you have been projecting other live streams that you have encountered. And now you're sitting here saying that we said that you don't work hard and we have a problem with you coming over here and getting money and sending it back to your country, whatever. What we're trying to say is we don't recognize and we don't even really we don't have any like relation to that because we have never fled from our homeland. We have been here this entire time fighting the biggest beast, the United States of America. That's why it's very weird when you come over here, still being colonized, still getting your stuff taken from you, trying to tell us who we are and what we're saying about you. Then you get disrespectful, and then we have to get disrespectful back. And absolutely, not only will we do it to you, we do it to the white man too.
Let me hear from Chemo. Chemo, go ahead, Chemo. Unmute your mic. We're gonna come back to you, Big Herb, because you got a lot to say, man. But go ahead, Chemo. Go ahead.
I have some questions for Big Herb, or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from?
Big Herb, where are you from?
You from Ebola land, Nigeria.
Okay, if you're from Nigeria, why are you focused on us? Shouldn't you be focusing your attention to England? You know, the country that is literally putting puppets in your government, funneling resources.
Because do you know? Let me answer your question one by one before you start rushing me with too many questions. You said, "Why am I here?" Right?
No, I said, why you focus on us? You should be focused on England, the country that's literally taking your resources.
Well, Africans don't have a particular. Africans have a nature of migrating to anywhere they want to migrate. That is African for you. We have Africans can stay in Asia. Africans can stay in Arab countries.
Why are you migrating to all the 54 countries in your continent?
Say that
Why are
again.
you here in America? Why aren't you migrating within the 54 countries on your continent?
Of course, you have Nigeria. All Africans migrate within the country. That you can see a Ghanaian coming into Nigeria. You can see Nigerian going into Ghana. You can see Ghana going into Zambia, going into Zimbabwe. You can see a South African living in Nigeria. What do you mean? This is why I said you don't know anything.
Why are you
don't
here in America?
What's the problem about you black Americans? You talk too much. You don't travel.
Okay.
You don't have a passport.
Okay, Big Herb.
It's coming out now.
Big Herb, I have some questions. Okay.
Listen, I just want y'all to hear it, man. This is the contempt that they have for black Americans. We don't listen. All we state is facts to them. He's talking to a very well-traveled black American. Okay, Europe, Africa. I've been all over. Okay, so he's projecting the 16% of black Americans.
You want me to believe you? Bad. Show me your passport and show me all the stamps. All the stamps on your passport. I want to see it right now. If you want to prove to me that you've traveled, I don't need to someone show me the stamps on your passport.
Shut up with that, man.
I don't need to prove anything to a musty tether. You understand? I don't need to prove anything to you, sir. Not for someone who has this much contempt for black Americans. Not for a person that has just straight contempt for who has anti-black views. I don't have to prove anything, sir.
Bro, you're lying.
Nobody has to prove anything.
You are clueless. You are clueless about nothing. You don't travel.
No, I do.
That's the truth. You don't travel. 80% of black Americans.
Look, you know when they say travel, they mean flee in your country.
Sir, I don't have to see. The thing is, I don't have to flee and learn many different languages so I can assimilate to.
You see, that is the problem. You see, because you don't have languages.
No, sir, I do have languages, sir. I speak more than one language, by the way, but I don't have to, and I don't feel the need to when everybody's going to speak what? The dominant language, which is English, sir. Why is the language of English so dominant, sir? Because of foundational black American influence. Y'all speak like us. Y'all use our black accent when y'all talk. Y'all listen to our music. Y'all watch our sports, sir.
No, we don't listen to your music.
Our movies.
We don't listen to your music. We listen to Afro music.
We don't pay attention. No, we don't listen to Afro music.
Listen to Afrobeat.
We don't
Nobody
the
listen to
Afro beats.
Afrobeat.
Black
Come on,
Americans
man.
are not really rocking with Afro beats like that. That's more Caribbean blacks and other immigrant blacks. But we don't rock to that. But matter of fact, we don't even co-sign a lot of music that's going on because it's tether central out there. There's too many tethers cosplaying as us, and we don't like it because it doesn't have the same energy. It's not
No,
the
it
same
will never
vibe
have the
anymore.
same energy. A song
It's not the
that
same.
talks
It's
about
not the
killing and raping,
same.
calling your women
It's not the
bitches.
same. No, that's not us. That's the tethers who are saying that. The tethers have kind of been put in power by record labels.
What is the message you pass through with your music? I want to know. What message do you pass?
Ebola. We pass Ebola. You're Ebola.
Sir,
We pass Ebola.
sir,
We pass Ebola in that music.
sir.
You
That's
know
what we
what?
pass.
Here, I was
God
still. I
Creating
the
black
music.
Americans
It's a real
are
reason
not.
too much.
Listen. We created hip hop, but we'll be the first to tell you we're not controlling the messaging of hip hop right now.
Joe
Because
Lane.
a lot of our people until they get on until they figure it out and say, listen, man, you either become independent and you don't sign with those record labels because the moment you sign with those record labels, they own and they control you. So I'm trying to wake
Exactly.
up
So you cannot say
right now.
that you are a
I'm trying
millionaire.
to
You
wake up
cannot
my
say
black
Americans
Americans
are a
right
billionaire
now.
because your white people own everything. They,
Oh, sir, they own
We
everything
own
in your
Nigeria.
home. They own all your mineral rights in your home. That's why you fleed over here, sir. It's called white
you see now, you
supremacy.
just shot yourself the bullet on
All
your feet.
under white
You see
My
what you
family
said?
supremacy,
literally
sir.
owns
You
land in
said,
Texas right now.
you see, that's the
My family
truth.
literally
You
owns
just shot yourself.
land in Texas right now. What are you talking about? What do you mean we don't own anything?
Too much. I would like to say
We literally
they.
own
It's
beaches
the
here,
reason
man.
they
We're
don't
in,
like us.
man.
Y'all, it's the reason that all of us ain't getting. It's the reason that they don't like us. Because the biggest lie told was that we came from over there in chains.
Come on.
See, no, we didn't. We was
No,
already here. We're not them. That's why they don't like us. You hear how he said, you black Americans. Now, if we come from the same place, why you gotta call me that? That's because we don't come from the same place, and we ain't come over here on no chains from over there. We been over here. We're not them. We don't look like them or nothing. They
I sure
head
don't like no
shape
damn
different.
African. That's for sure.
Huh? What
Yeah,
you say? Too
look,
much?
the truth is,
Yeah, too much. You ain't from over
the
there.
truth is, no
I
African
guarantee you,
has
you
ever
not.
claimed.
but Ebo man, you didn't answer the man's question. The question wasn't the brothers, and I was disappointed, and that's why I came up because the brother didn't get back to his question. He didn't ask you why you came here. That wasn't the question. That's what you wanted to jump on when you started.
So what's
about,
the question now?
yeah.
It's simple.
Hold on, slow down,
I'm ready
brother.
to
Slow
answer
down,
any question.
I can
What's the
tell
Hey,
him
question?
look,
brother.
look,
the
y'all.
Slow
question.
down, brother.
Look.
Hold
Hold
on,
on.
hold on.
Hold
Wait,
on.
I got
Look,
it. Let me.
this is one thing I'm getting tired of. Y'all immigrants talk too damn much. Shut up for a moment and listen.
Yeah,
Damn, why you gotta sit up here and overtalk every person who's speaking?
I don't understand.
the question
No,
wasn't
no, no.
why
Do
you
you
came.
understand? You don't understand
We got
that?
almost
You
seven
don't
people right
understand that?
here.
Ebo,
I don't understand.
the question
No,
wasn't
no, no.
why
Do
you
you
came.
understand? You don't understand
We
that?
got almost
You
seven
don't
people right
understand that?
here.
Ebo
Am I
man,
overshadowing?
God damn.
Ebo man, the question wasn't why you came. Ebo man, the question wasn't why you came here
This
and about
Ebola man, not
Africans
Igbo man.
and Africans traveling. Because the question he asked is a question that I have for you, a lot of you Africans that be doing these posts on TikTok like 24/7, is why do you keep us in your mouth? Why are you talking about us? You don't
Because you
talk.
guys
You're not.
talk
Hold on,
about
brother,
us too.
brother. Let me finish. Let me
Hey,
finish.
yeah, he's still talking. He's still talking.
Go
Go on
ahead.
mute.
Go ahead. I'm
Hey,
listening.
I
hey,
don't
you
want to
control
mute
yourself,
people. I am
man.
a mod, so I'm
Go
being
on mute.
respectful to Too Much is live, but you're being disrespectful. Let people speak
Bro,
for
say what
Christ,
you're
guys.
saying. I'm
Just
listening
mute
to you. I
yourself.
get your point.
No,
Here,
you're
I'll
Mute
not
ask.
yourself.
listening.
Mute
You're just
yourself.
I'm not
talking.
talking to you,
Hit
sister.
that
Calm
button at
Big
the
down.
Hurt,
bottom.
Relax.
Big
Hit
Hurt,
the
Big
button. There
Hurt.
you
The
go.
question was, why are you focused on us and not on England, who colonized y'all, and is steadily taking your resources? Focus on them.
And not only that,
I'm
my
telling you,
question
because
is
they know we're not them. No, we
my
did not come over here on no damn boat, on no chains. You go over to Africa with a boat right now, and you try to take some of them Africans and see what happened to you, to your SSA. And they was on that back then. So they went over there on a boat and stole some Africans and brought them over here. And we believe that.
No,
Okay, go ahead.
their only evidence about a slave trade and about us coming here is about slave castles and ships or whatever on their coast back in their country.
They just didn't want you to know who you were. That's why they tell you you came over here on a boat chained up. I dare any one of us to take a boat and go over to Africa and try to get one of them people up out of there.
That's why they don't have cruises to. That's why they don't have cruises to Africa today. You know, if that was possible, they would be
have you
doing that
visited
today.
Ghana? Hold on, you sister who is saying that thing that you just said now. That
I know who I am. You ain't gonna tell me.
Hold on.
I've been over here.
Have you been to Ghana coast?
Was here.
Hold on. Let me ask you a
That's
question.
why you don't like me.
Have you been to the coast of Ghana?
You know that I'm not you. And I know
you are not me. I'm not you. How can I be you? What are you saying?
What I'm saying is,
listen, I asked you a simple question. I said, have you been to the coast of Ghana?
I'm not black African
to see the
American.
evidence of
I'm not
people
black
who were
African American. I ain't got nothing to do with Africa.
Hold on,
and,
sister.
And neither do.
Hold on, sister. Let me look.
Sister, hold on a second. He's asking about.
I said, have you gone to the
evidence
coast?
on.
Have you gone to Ghana to see the?
This is what you're talking about. This is what I was pointing out. You're talking about evidence on Coast Africa. Don't tell me about anything on Africa in Africa. Show me the evidence here. Show me evidence here that slave ships came here to this place that we now call the United States from Africa. There is no evidence. There is no proof for that. Don't talk to me about what went on in Africa. I don't give a damn about slave ships, slave castles, or whatever that happened here. Show me the nexus between that there and us here. Show me that.
They